halftime 42-29. The Gym Rats, those showed signs of life, but the Saints had an answer for any run they could throw at them. The fourth quarter was where the Saints turned up the defense, eventually putting this one out of reach. The final score reading 92-85. The team was paced by Devon Stade, who finished with 24 points and 8 boards. Trevor Bain added 19 points and 12 rebounds in the win. But the most valuable player award went to Mikhail Bethel, who averaged 17.5 points, 10.5 rebounds, and 3 steals for the series.
I used to winning, man. They just came in the series with the mentality that like just go out and eat and just give my team my all, whether it's on the offensive and the defensive side. And it came and I execute.
But they've got little time to celebrate as they get ready for the round-robin nationals this Thursday.
When you're ready, you don't have to get ready. These other islands just got to watch them. These guys got to hunger in them. This year we set up our team for nationals. Home court advantage. This is the court that we used to playing on. The guys come to be home tonight. Enjoy the rest of the night and celebrate the championship. But tomorrow we just got to prepare mentally first and then get our bodies ready.
Meanwhile, over in New Providence, we've got a few national champions at the Frank Pancho Ramming All-Schools Track a Few Nationals. Let's see how the 100 meters shaked out for the high school. In the under-13 girls, jockey with juniors Amaya Taylor secured gold, clocking 13.25 seconds. In the under-15 girls 100 meter finale, Bishop Michael Eldon Simone Martin is your national champion, clocking 12.24 seconds. Tabernacle Sandra Russell would secure the silver, crossing the line in 12.56 seconds. On the under-15 boys side, jockey with juniors Gabriel Tate has bragging rights as this year's national champion with a time of 11.09 seconds. The under-17 girls national champ over 100 meters is Tabernacle's Tronaya Rule, as she bested the field in a time of 12.95 seconds. And Kiana Henschel won the girls' national 100 meter title, taking the tape in 11.87 seconds. And over on the baseball diamond Tuesday afternoon, it was a cross-island showdown between Legacy Baseball and GB Little League. The Legacy All-Stars took on the Royals in 10 and under action, and Legacy brought out the big bats in this contest. The All-Stars ran away, putting up a ton of runs. The final score, 17-2. And that's your sports fix for this evening. Your local forecast is next. I'm Shane Stubbs. Get you all on the rebound.
Tonight's weather forecast is brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Cause it's so beautiful.
The next general election is set for May 12th. The campaign is now in full swing, and the ZNS Network will be there to keep you up to date with the latest news and information. Thursday, April 16th, tune in live at 9 a.m. as candidates make it official on Nomination Day. Watch, follow, stay connected with the most trusted name in news. Tune in to Nomination Day, Thursday, April 16th, live at 9 a.m. on the ZNS Network.
Number one team in the North. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
And that's going to do it for us here in the North. I'm Jolanda Thompson-Everest.
I'm Shane Stubbs.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Here's a live look at the Bahamas tonight. Coming your way next.
Tonight, 2 people charged before the courts for alleged document fraud. Candidates preparing tonight for tomorrow's Nomination Day exercises. And Scotiabank is awarded. Those stories, the days of the late news. This late night, Wednesday, April 15th, 2026.
The Bahamas tonight at 11. The final word starts now.
And we are happy to have you with us this late night. I'm Corbell Pyfrom. Our big story here tonight with election season in full swing. Multiple candidates from across the country are in prep mode for Thursday's Nomination Day. Our Leah Cooper hit the streets and spoke to some of those candidates. She starts off our extended Nomination Day coverage.
It's crunch time, and across 3 constituencies in New Providence, candidates are mobilizing teams, knocking on doors, and laying the groundwork for what promises to be a fiercely contested election season.
It has been extremely well. You know, you're nervous at the same time, but you're excited that this day has truly come.
Today's been actually kind of okay, because we've been preparing for this. The party has been preparing us for a while to get ready to nominate.
All 3 say they're already running full speed in their respective communities, from community enhancements to proposed outreach initiatives. The machinery is in motion.
We've been doing something in South Beach that I'm very, very proud of. We created a food pantry that we can help people if they're walking off the street and need help.
Well, we want to continue to strengthen our neighborhood community watch groups. We realize that a lot of them are still not totally active, so we want to continue with that.
We're going to be doing some lives in the community instead of at maybe a park, but we're going to have lives like every few days or every week in different communities to make sure the people in the community see who we are and hear our vision and have a chance to speak with us.
And while the politics may divide them, one thing unites these 3 candidates: bold promises for the people they hope to represent.
We would love to have a community center in Seabreeze.
After nomination day, we're going to do what we've been doing for the past several months. We're going to continue to knock on every door.
We are looking forward to building the first community center in St. Anne's. As you can see throughout our country, here in New Providence and elsewhere, there are many community centers in certain areas, but St. Anne's does not have a community center.
The battle for the next government is officially underway. For the voters of South Beach, St. Anne's, and Seabreeze, the choice will be theirs to make. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Leah Cooper.
All right, Leah, excitement is running high among political parties and their teams as nomination day approaches, with many candidates planning events leading up to the point they nominate on Thursday, that window closing at noon tomorrow. All roads will lead to the Fort Charlotte Technology and Arts Center, where Progressive Liberal Party candidate Sebastian and his team will begin their festivities. Team Sebastian's Shantae's Dillett Wilson says they intend to show up and show out.
We are going to be heading out at 8:30 a.m. on a motorcade. We'll have DJ Tank with us. We'll have the music. We'll have the cars. We'll have the buses, of course. And we'll be heading our way down to TG Glover, which is where our nomination site is. At TG Glover, across the street at Christie Park, we're going to have breakfast. So come out for your breakfast. And then, of course, we'll be putting the dotting the I's and crossing the T's, making him an official candidate for Fort Charlotte. Afterwards, motorcading right back here, and we're going to have a grill and chill.
Chairman for the Free National Movement's Fort Charlotte Association, Charlene Saint, says candidate Travis Robinson's team intends to meet at his Foster Street headquarters for breakfast from 7:30 in the morning. The Coalition of Independents candidate for Fort Charlotte, Daphne Johnson, says that neither the party has anything major planned, but like the other parties, they're focused, and she'd like the others is confident of a win at the polls.
9 o'clock, we'll all leave from here onto Sarah Robinson Road to TG Glover for the nominations. After that, we will all gather back here again for a little mix and mingle.
The mood is, I like to compare it to a fire catching. It's like the COI fire has a blaze now. The fire is catching, the people is ready, and I mean, we are on the move.
National Security Minister, the Honorable Wayne Monroe, says the members of the police and defense forces will be out in full force tomorrow, April 16th, to ensure that order is kept. He is encouraging all candidates hoping to represent constituencies across the country will observe the rules that govern the process. Nomination centers will open at 9 a.m. and close at noon.
Any suggestion that anyone can interfere with anyone on the line for any reason, that's a criminal offense. I'm encouraging anyone, do not listen to foolish advice. The police will be present on scene. They will enforce the law. They have contingencies of having men on standby. The defense force will raise, I think, a 6 quick reaction force to ensure that order is kept. They have determined that they will only permit 20 persons to accompany me and the only addition to that would be my spouse if she chooses to join me.
Officials at the Royal Bahamas Defense Force moving quickly to file formal charges against a senior officer accused of assaulting several female Marine recruits last week. This, as last year, a Marine seaman also faced multiple charges in connection with allegedly abusing participants of the Rangers summer camp in Eleuthera. Defense Force Commodore Floyd Moxey told members of the media Wednesday that the accused, a chief petty officer, was arraigned within the Defense Force military justice system at the Coral Harbor base today. He also refuted reports that female Marines involved in the incident were sexually assaulted.
The chief petty officer has been charged with 5 counts of assault, and he has also been charged with drunkenness, contrary to the Defense Act. Now, there has been no complaint, there has been no report or allegation of sexual assault, contrary to what has been reported by some of the local media houses. Once the arraignment is completed today at 13:30, I have directed the command staff officer to draft me papers of interdiction, and I intend to interdict the said chief petty officer by 1700 hours today.
The Defense Force Commodore explains what the accused is facing once he's interdicted.
This chief petty officer will be relieved of all Defense Force duties and will not be permitted to enter any Royal Bahamas Defense Force installation. The chief petty officer will be summoned for trial, and that trial will proceed swiftly. This chief petty officer is a 20-year warrant, a 21-year veteran of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, and he is also a training instructor. And where any of our training instructors fall afoul of the law, we will be decisive, we will act swiftly, and we will deal with it straight away. And we'll be transparent about it, because it's all about integrity.
To some other news here tonight, those 2 persons found recently in possession of illegal documents on Monday past were today charged in the court with multiple counts of documents fraud. 31-year-old Randy Powell Jr. and 33-year-old Haitian national Tashania Valsant were both granted $8,000 bail and must sign into their neighborhood police stations on Thursday and Friday, respectively, after being charged with multiple counts of documents fraud. The duo appearing before Magistrate Kendra Kelly Burrows in connection to an incident on Thursday, April 9th, when it is alleged Valsant attempted to secure a NIB smart card with the use of a voter's card that did not have the Parliamentary Registration Department seal. The duo pleading not guilty to all charges, including conspiracy to commit fraud by false pretenses, while Powell, who was employed by the Parliamentary Registration Department, pled not guilty to possession of a fraudulent document and unlawful possession. Valsant also pled not guilty to uttering a false document and possession of a false document. As for this matter, it has been adjourned to August 14th, with the 2 set to be outfitted with ankle monitors, while Valsant must also turn over any travel documents. And you're watching the Bahamas Tonight at 11. Stay up with us. There's more after the break.
There are some things that are undeniably Bahamian. A good count salad, junkanoo, the way we worship, the way we take care of one another, all undeniably Bahamian. And right in the midst of our iconic things, places, and people is Commonwealth Bank. Increasing access, sponsoring dreams, working alongside Bahamians to increase the quality of their lives for more than 60 years. Commonwealth Bank, nothing more than being Bahamian. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
Are you better off today? Brave Davis and his cronies are. Extravagant taxpayer-funded trips, a luxury car for Philip, and hundreds of millions in no-bid contracts for their allies. But for us, gas and groceries through the roof, fat on bread basket items, healthcare broken and unaffordable, and illegal immigrants flooding our communities. While Brave Davis and his cronies keep getting ahead, we pay the price. Under the F&M, that changes, because their job is to work for you.
Wait, you having all these pizzas, boy?
Wait, Marcos, wait. We have a special on all the large one-topping pizzas, wait.
Pineapple.
All.
Pumpkin.
All. Hey, VAT included, boy.
I need the $10 special plate.
How many of them would you like?
20 in it. Thank you so much, man. $10, that's it. The Marcos got that deal, boy.
Some of the other items in the news this late night, with the government removing VAT from a number of uncooked food items as of April 1st, some retailers say the policy is already having financial consequences. President and CEO of AML Foods Limited, Gavin Watchhorn, says the company is not pleased with the VAT exemption, noting that while the move is intended to bring relief to consumers, the reduction places additional pressure on retailers who must now absorb the loss.
SuperValue mentioned that it's going to cost them about $4 million a year, I think. This is going to cost AML $2.5 million a year because you're not able to reclaim the VAT on your inputs. So as an essential service, you know, the retail association, the retailers, we can't understand how other professionals, other industries can reclaim their VAT and essential services such as a food store cannot.
Scotiabank has been recognized as the best private bank in the Caribbean, while Scotiabank Bahamas secured the top award in the country category. The honor, presented by Global Finance, marks the third consecutive year the bank has received the regional distinction. Officials say the recognition reflects Scotiabank's continued focus on delivering high-quality, client-centered financial services across the region. The bank also highlighted its total wealth approach, a strategy introduced in 2025 that combines banking, investment management, and financial planning into one comprehensive service. Executives say the award underscores the strength of the bank's long-term strategy and its commitment to helping clients grow and protect their wealth. Scotiabank says it will continue to provide integrated financial solutions tailored to clients across the Caribbean. The U.S. Embassy here in Nassau is mourning the passing of former U.S. Ambassador to the Bahamas, Arthur Shakar. Ambassador Shakar served from 1998 to 2001 and is being remembered for his dedication to strengthening the long-standing relationship between the U.S. and the Bahamas. During his tenure, he played a key role in advancing cooperation on regional security, economic development, and law enforcement, including counter-narcotics efforts and disaster preparedness. He was also known for his engagement with the Bahamian community, supporting cultural exchanges and educational initiatives that strengthened people-to-people ties. The U.S. Embassy has extended condolences to his family, noting that his legacy lives on in the strong partnership between both nations. The Bahamas tonight at 11 turns to sports. Nags Amajal now with a preview of what's ahead.
The Frank Pancho Ramming Nationals continuing at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. Details of that story and more coming up in sports.
A storied party falling apart. F&M's fleeing. Chaos. Confusion. Even court battles. What's happening with the F&M is sad. Divided. Directionless. Dysfunctional. The ones left behind won't admit it, but it's chaos inside. They say a fish rots from the head down. If Michael Pintard can't keep his own party together, how can he run an entire country?
Whether you need life insurance, an endowment plan, or health insurance, BAF has you for all stages of your life.
Welcome to your midweek sports check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. Day 2 of the Frank Pancho Ramming All. Week 1 to a close. Under 17, mixed 4x4, the CAG's Raptors team of Isaiah Brown, Andrea Lawrence, Dylan Bethel as well as Kavana Bain, they would take this one in 4:14:52. U17 seniors, another green school, this time the Queens College Comets team of Justin Shepard, Zara Frazier, Aiden Russell, and Cheyenne Hepburn would cross the tape in 3:42:09. And the under 20 mixed 4x4 would be the Temple Christian Sun squad of Christoph Monroe, Jasmine Thompson, Tiana Ferguson, and Danica Gittins, taking this one in 3:42:70. Speaking on what went into putting this year's nationals together would be NSA General Manager Moses Johnson.
Exceptional. You see the kids being with pride. The most touching thing for me is having the Family Island athletes. Some of them have never been on a track of this magnitude, so for them to come on the track for the first time and see the excitement in their eyes to compete with the other kids, and just the camaraderie shared among all of the kids is just phenomenal, and it does our heart well to know that we've been a part of it. We've been able to put something together that they can smile about, and so we're happy to continue this moving forward.
Of course, continued coverage of the event live on the ZNS television network. In local basketball news, there's a new champion in Division 1 of the MPBA, the Caribbean Moonshine Rockets. They're throwing the Commonwealth Bank Giants last night in a classic 73-71 Game 5 victory. Kadeem Colby lit up the scoreboard for the Rockets with 23 points and 15 rebounds. Abel Joseph added 16. Livingston Munnings with 14. For the Giants, it was Van Hutchinson who posted 19 points and 14 rebounds. Eugene Bean had a double-double with 12 and 10 as well. The Rockets now joining your essential food store Giants as the New Providence reps in the Bahamas Basketball Federation's Nationals in Grand Bahama this weekend. In NBA play-in news at this hour, VJ Edgecombe hoping to continue his stellar rookie season for the Philadelphia 76ers in their play-in matchup against the Orlando Magic. Philly finds themselves in the 7th seed where they will face off with the Magic in an attempt to clinch a spot in the first round of the NBA playoffs. If the Sixers are able to pull off the victory, they will end up facing the Boston Celtics. Now a tough task for Philly as they've been dealing with a slew of injuries over the past few weeks. After dealing with a lingering oblique strain and illness, Embiid has been diagnosed with appendicitis and would undergo emergency surgery to address the inflammation. Point guard Tyrese Maxey also seemed to re-aggravate a previous pinky strain in the second last game of the regular season. For Edgecombe, though he was named the Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month for games played in March, this was the first career monthly honor for VJ, who becomes the 8th 76er rookie ever to win the award. In 13 games, he averaged 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And Bahamian sailors walked away as top 3 finishers from the 2026 International Laser Class Association Bahamas Open at the National Champs in Lyford Key over the weekend. Up to 23 sailors from across the globe competing. Top Bahamian sailor finishing would be Joshua Higgins, who placed among the top 3 in the ILCA 7 category. In the ILCA 6 class, junior Pan American gold medalist Eliza Denning and John Alexius made the cut as well. Denning represented the Lyford Key Sailing Club, also totaled 10 points in the class and settled for second. Alexio was third overall with 17 points. Lyford Key Sailing Club's Leon Zarkan won the ILCA 4 class with 7 points. Nassau Sailing Club's Caden Sweeting got the third place spot with a net point total of 19. Now, the event is a precursor to the sailing portion of the 2026 Central American and Caribbean Games set for Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic, July 24th through August 8th. And that's been a look at your sports on this Wednesday. I'm Amajal Knowles signing out until tomorrow.
When bold flavor meets crispy perfection, something deliciously unexpected happens. Say hello to Wendy's new Italian chicken sandwich. Juicy chicken topped with Italian seasoned tomatoes, melty mozzarella, and a zesty mayo spread that'll have you saying, Bellissimo! It's the chicken you crave with a zesty twist you didn't see coming. Always imitated, never duplicated. Gotta be Wendy's.
2021. Borders overrun. Gang wars raging.
crime out of control. 4 years later, we're stronger. More than 1,000 new police and defense force officers, new interceptors protecting our waters, record numbers repatriated, and with stronger security partnerships, tougher anti-gang laws, and shantytown crackdowns, we're tightening our grip. Stronger borders, safer streets. This fight is never finished.
The next general election is set for May 12th. The campaign is now in full swing, and the ZNS Network will be there to keep you up to date with the latest news and information. Thursday, April 16th, tune in live at 9 a.m. as candidates make it official on Nomination Day. Watch, follow, stay connected with the most trusted name in news. Tune into Nomination Day, Thursday, April 16th, live at 9 a.m. on the ZNS Network.
There. I know in the Bahamas, a lot of people used to always put motor oil, diesel, I heard sometimes on their dogs for itchy problems. But you know what? That's not really the way to do it. Diesel, anything like that can kill your dog and really cause them die slowly. It's poison to them. But Dawn, yes, simple Dawn. Just a couple drops of Dawn, lather them up, wash down your pet, rinse them off. This Dawn will do the job. Panusa's Dawn is environmentally friendly, and their skin will be fresh, clean, and pristine. And they will like it, and you will too.
The Hidden Disabilities Sunflower is a globally recognized symbol for persons with invisible disabilities.
The sunflower lanyard made our journey less stressful, smoother, and more inclusive.
REACH is proud to support the Hidden Sunflower Scheme, which makes the invisible visible. So far, the Nassau Airport Authority and the Nassau Cruise Port are sunflower certified.
So if you see someone with a sunflower lanyard, always remember to be patient and ask if they need some help. Please be kind and always remember to show respect.
We wish to encourage more hotel operators with amenities such as water parks, restaurants, cinemas, government offices to join this initiative, making the Bahamas a more sunflower-friendly country.
Please feel free to reach out to the REACH office at 328-4123, or you can reach out to the National Commissions for Persons with Disabilities at 396-8700.
We are here in the time of need. There's no discrimination. The mission is to relieve the suffering. We volunteer, we deliver care. With donors and partners, we're always here to turn compassion into action. Protecting life and health with our training throughout the years. We empower to heal the world. There is hope, assistance with disasters. There is shelter and love for our people. We can work together to help those in need. So volunteer with us and donate to show you care. There is hope, assistance with disasters. There is shelter and love for our people. We can work together to help those in need. So volunteer with us and donate to show you care. Together, let's build a more resilient Bahamas. Community farming for food security. Climate programs suited for our island country.
This message brought to you by the Bahamas Red Cross Society in conjunction with the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
And it is time for a look at our late night weather forecast. For that, we say good evening to our Diane Dorset.
Well, it's late, so let's jump right into what's shaping our weather over the next few days. We're looking at mostly clear skies across the Bahamas with high pressure still dominating the weather pattern, but that system will begin to weaken late tomorrow, allowing winds and seas to gradually subside through the weekend. And as that happens, temperatures will continue to warm, reaching the upper 80s by the weekend. Now let's take a quick check on temperatures around the Family Islands. In the northwest Bahamas, it's 77 degrees in Freeport City, Green Turtle Key and Bullocks Harbor, 76 in Marsh Harbor, Abaco and Alistown, Bimini, Fresh Creek, Central Andros and Camp Space, South Andros, 78 degrees, Rock Sound, Eleuthera 77, Harper Island 76, in Arthurstown, also in Clarencetown, Crooked Island and Ragged Island, 76 degrees in Acklands and Betsy Bay, 82 in Matthew, Taninaga, and for the Turks and Caicos Islands, it's 81 degrees. Tonight, it'll be breezy this evening, but otherwise partly cloudy with a low of 69 degrees. And for tomorrow, partly sunny and warm with a high of 80. Now, in your extended forecast, the dry pattern holds to the rest of the week. With plenty of spring sunshine, temperatures will continue to warm. You can expect mostly sunny and breezy days, but by early next week, we'll possibly pick up a few showers. But overall, conditions remain mostly quiet. That's your late night look at weather, and as always, rest easy, stay cozy, and thanks for staying up with us.
Thank you, Diane, and thank you for being with us this late night. That is our broadcast. I'm Corvell Pyfrom for Ammo, Diane, and our entire team. Thank you for being with us tonight as a part of our Nomination Day broadcast. Tomorrow, I'll see you bright and early from Cat Island. Good night for now.
At Bahama Boulevard, I'm Sean Innes. This is ZNS.